Alright, my name's Tom, and today I'm going to be talking specifically about the things and stuff that went on at E3 earlier this week. I'm joined by Pickard and Mark, both of whom are excellent candidates for discussing E3. Pickard because he's a professional video games journalist, Mark because he was recently re-released in HD for next generation consoles. Got him for free on PlayStation Plus. This is Safehouse.
Hello.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
E3 happened. E3, the Electronic Entertainment Expo, if memory serves, took place earlier in the week. Discuss what happened.
We start with Microsoft.
Let's work our way through. Let's go from round one. Microsoft did things. I don't know. I like I said. I mean, I've really kind of skimmed through watching trailers. I didn't watch the whole conferences, so
like from an objective point of view, they sorted their shit out a bit because where in the past they've done oh, here's a television thing,
Nancy television,
all that bullshit. They just showed an hour and a half of games.
Good,
which is
what we want. Yeah.
But
fair enough.
It's like, bro,
so many
super shoot the mans, race the mans,
good, drive the gun, shoot the car. Yeah,
both Microsoft and Sony. This is the year after the release of their big console. So whereas last year they're like, oh, we're releasing this console, or Microsoft's case, oh, we hate consumers. So here you go.
Yeah.
And now all they are at the moment is literally like, well, the console's out there. We have got some games coming for you. In 2015.
But not just yet. They'll be with you at some point, all in good time.
I mean, there's some titles that caught my eye. Sunset Overdrive is...
Oh yeah, the Insomniac, super colourful,
cool
mutant zombie shooter thing.
Sounds good.
Which is really full break in and kind of...
Insomniac game, isn't it? So.
Fair shout.
They're not stuck in that super serious rubbish.
Good,
that Call of Duty looks like. They kicked off the conference with Call of Duty and there was a man looking down a gun sight.
Cool. Which is
he shot some people behind some walls.
Good.
And then they even got like a silly, super dramatic.
He lost his friend.
Thing, yeah.
Right.
His friend got his arm stuck in a helicopter as they went to blow it up.
Right.
And then he got caught in this explosion and got dismembered.
Yeah.
It's like,
that seems a little heavy.
Wholehearted entertainment.
I was going to say, guys, come on, let's not be too.
But yeah, they kicked off with that, and then they did the racing game, Forza Horizon 2.
Forza games it's a driving game.
Yeah,
so you got a driving game. Yeah, it's going to look really pretty because what is there to do gameplay wise? It's technically the same game as Gran Turismo on the PlayStation. It's just the same thing with slightly nicer graphics.
Over 200 cars,
200,
including a certain car that's apparently good.
A really good one.
A good
It
car.
Includes the
Batmobile.
Morris Minor.
Unfortunately, not the Batmobile.
A Batmobile Morris Minor. There must be a combination of that somewhere.
I can see it.
Yeah, I'd race in that, clearly. But
and then I think there was another shooter.
Good.
But it kind of all merged into one at that point.
Yeah.
They did.
They did some Witcher 3 though.
Yes, I did.
Yes, people have been getting hype about Witcher 3. I was never a Witcher kid, but...
It looked pretty good for The Witcher.
Yeah.
To be honest, it looked... I mean, I've been keeping a very close eye on it, and this was an actual gameplay trailer, and how it worked. It looked pretty similar combat-wise, action mechanics to The Witcher 2.
Cool.
Other than they've cleaned up the goddamn menus.
Yeah, good. Because that was the reason I don't like The Witcher.
Yes.
Started playing, and it was like, hi, a combat section. Here's a spreadsheet. And I'm like, well, no.
I saw for the Xbox as well, they had the an indie game, the new indie game from Playdead. Inside, yeah, I couldn't remember its name.
Cool.
Basically a little boy running through like factories and just desolate areas.
Limbo again.
No,
not Limbo again.
not exactly.
Okay, good.
But this was Microsoft's pathetic attempt to be
like,
we do indie games.
We have an indie. Let's tick that off the list.
So bad. They're like a million years behind everyone else.
Didn't they? I know Crackdown. There's a new trailer for Crackdown Crackdown was
Yeah.
that was of course that's Microsoft Studios, isn't it?
That was the big reveal at the end.
Yeah, I mean
CG trailer.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah, it's good. I mean, I like Crackdown. I like Crackdown 1. Crackdown 2 not so much. Crackdown 2 didn't really do anything, so you know.
It's something I'd be keeping my eye on.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll have a crack at. I'll probably buy it and play it as I did with Crackdown 2.
You do Xbox One first.
I will not be buying it. Nor will I be
This
playing
is the
it.
problem.
I will be waiting for one of my friends who owns an Xbox One to buy it, and then I'll come around and play it.
Halo Collection.
Oh, that
Also announced
got
that.
the
Right.
biggest
Yeah.
reaction.
What is
somehow?
What is Halo Collection? Is
Halo
it
Collection is Halo 1, 2,
just- right.
4, and 3.
Okay. Good.
Thrown all of it together on a disc. Basically, Microsoft is just milking that cow
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
last time. But the reason it will sell megatons is it is associated with the Halo 5 beta. Every copy comes with a beta key.
So people are going
Mark's
to buy
like
specific.
myself.
Yes, people
We'll
are going to
get
buy
it.
that specifically just to get on the beta.
Yeah.
The thing is, they presented the Halo 2 multiplayer. That was one of the big things. They said it's got the full Halo 2 multiplayer. Here's some dudes playing it. So
We've already got that.
We saw that like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I was going to
That
say.
was a big part
I
of the
remember,
conference.
I remember that I played the Halo 2 multiplayer, and I haven't touched Halo in like a decade. So
I think we're pretty much done with Microsoft.
yeah, Microsoft's had its fun.
It was
So
pretty rubbish.
after that, there was the EA one,
Yeah,
which was more shooting the mans, I presume.
there was Battlefield
Battlefield
Hardline. Payday.
Battlefield shoot the mans. Yeah, isn't it? But you're the police.
or the robbers.
Either.
Oh, you
either
can shoot.
or.
Wow, exciting.
It's quite deceptive because, again, a game that I've been keeping an eye on.
Yeah.
The trailer shows like its whole cops and robbers kind of
Yeah.
real aspect to it. From what I can make out, from most of the preview stuff, it is literally capture the flag Battlefield.
Okay.
Instead of actually having a flag,
Yeah,
you just get a
it's
briefcase of
a
money.
briefcase full of money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good. That sounds terribly dull.
Yes.
Yes, especially-
But it's Battlefield, so people will buy it because they'll be like, "Hey, I want to shoot a man." And what better way to shoot a man
Got
than
no
Battlefield?
other choices.
No.
Apart from the entire game.
apart from every AAA game to be released in the past 10 years.
I love games for sometimes.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Dragon Age.
The worst part is I'm really bad at first person shooters.
Yeah.
Dragon Age,
I'm pretty hyped about Dragon Age.
I never played it. What's the deal? Because it's Dragon Age something, isn't
Inquisition.
it? Cool.
Origins was amazing.
Yeah.
It was like a really old school Baldur's Gate
Neverwinter.
style Neverwinter
Yes.
RPG.
I'm feeling that.
With the whole strategic view and
Yeah.
lots of customization and huge story, multiple
Right.
choice,
Yeah.
loads of awesome stuff. And then they made Dragon Age 2 in about 30 minutes, and it was crap.
Good. I did it while sitting on the toilet. It was actually a flip. Yeah. Okay.
Here's about 8 locations and
Wow.
about 4 quests.
Yeah.
And, it was hugely disappointing.
oh,
but
great.
Inquisition looks a lot better so far.
The Division. Before we get too far away from the Microsoft one, then the Division. That looks good. It's Tom Clancy open world shoot the mans, but it's post-apocalyptic open world gaming.
Oh, it's your like.
so I'm gonna love it.
Yeah,
I like
true.
anything post-apocalyptic and open world. So
Yeah, the gameplay they showed
Yeah.
was pretty much exactly the same as what they showed last.
yeah, I was gonna say I was hype about
Some
it. Last
dudes
E3,
walking
yeah.
through the city,
Yeah.
planning to shoot some people.
And shoot the man.
Well,
Yeah,
it looked alright,
But, I mean,
but it's
yeah.
not.
it's
Yeah.
Not got me gone amazing yet.
It's
So,
post-apocalyptic.
I mean, there is a Tom Clancy game that did catch my eye.
There's a new Rainbow Six, isn't there? I've heard Siege. Yeah.
Yes.
What's the
Yeah.
deal with that? Because
Siege 5v. Right, so firstly, asymmetrical multiplayer. So as you have post-apocalypse here.
yeah, you've got your asymmetrical
Asymmetrical.
versus games. All right, cool.
5 versus 5, I think.
Yeah.
Of basically terrorists versus counter-terrorists.
Terrorist
and
yeah.
Counter Strike again.
Yeah, literally Counter-Strike, but with more
Stuff.
options. I don't want to say more depth because now
Yeah.
Counter-Strike is deep, and
Yes.
I'm not putting that down there. But
It's like the environments are fully destructible.
Cool.
There's lots of crazy shit you can do, like blowing holes through walls and then extracting people through that sort of thing.
pretty cool.
it's
Pretty cool.
literally it's like simultaneous breaches and stuff like
that's
that.
good. Which the Tom Clancy games do so well.
Well.
Because I mean we're big Splinter Cell fans.
Yes,
So
Spice versus Man.
that's Splinter Cell Conviction. What a game! Blacklist needed some work, but yeah.
So should we jump back to EA quickly?
EA, you're saying EA, what's upset you?
Mass Effect 4.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Okay.
I love Mass Effect. I
Yeah,
do.
do,
And,
yes.
and again, this is, I think, the endemic problem of E3 with the fact is they did this little tiny bit, Mass Effect 4, they did, and they showed, it was a conceptual video.
Yeah, that's the
wasn't
same
it?
thing they did for Mirror's Edge 2.
Okay.
What is that? Like, I understand you need to build up hype for a game, but if you can't give a name, a
Yeah.
price, a release date,
Yeah,
hell,
can't give
even
us something
platforms.
to work on.
I mean, we know it's going to be multi-platform anyway because it's a day that ends in Y.
Yes.
But, like, literally, they give you nothing other than, hey guys, we're working on Mass Effect 4. It's got Krogans in it.
Yeah.
Like, and
And everyone's
I
gone,
need
"Oh,
more than
good."
that. I'm a junkie. I really am.
They did say it's set in a whole new region of space.
Good.
So
So it's
Yeah.
basically
And
nothing
it's
to
gonna-
do with.
it's
Mass
going
Effect?
it's going to reference what happened,
Oh, but
but
it's
no one from the previous 3 is going to be in it at all. Yeah, and
So-
that's reminded me. Yeah, Mirror's Edge 2 pretty
Yeah.
much got exactly the same treatment
Yeah.
as Mass Effect. They said, "This is what we're doing. We're making the Mirror's Edge game again. Here's some
Could you
footage."
not? I did. Mirror's Edge was chat.
Mirror's Edge was an amazing concept.
Yes,
ruined.
done poorly. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a good idea if you liked motion sickness.
That, and more importantly, though, like, they made a game about parkour and then they felt that, oh, wait, guys, it's a video game. We need to have guns and a combat system in it.
Shooting people.
And that,
it ruins it.
Really, yeah.
Oh,
The
God.
final level was the worst thing of my life.
I gave
Yeah.
up on it at that point.
I don't think I
There were
finished
about
it.
8
Yeah.
dudes with body armour and guns, and you
Right.
had to take them out one by one. It was the worst thing.
Good in a free running.
It locked
game.
you in a single room and asked you to kill 8 people.
It's like, but
It's the total opposite of what you want to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
it's
wrong.
Yeah, yeah, I totally
Yeah.
agree. It just, it felt like a game that was made, and no disrespect to makers because I know there's something far more behind it, but a game made by the board members rather than the actual designers. You know,
Yes.
they're going for the bullet point bits on
Yeah.
the back of the game.
It feels like the game makers made a first person parkour game,
Yeah.
and then the board of directors went, no one shot anyone yet. Could we just put that in? They're like, well, we don't really. It's not part of the vision. And they're like, is it part of the vision of this paycheck? Well, we'll just include a nice little combat system for you there. If we've had our wicked way with EA.
Yeah, well, we could talk about Ubisoft some more.
Yeah,
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
However the hell you want to pronounce it.
They've got some stuff.
Ubisoft.
But
They've got-
nothing that contains women.
That
No.
is-
Yeah, I saw
that
new,
is-
new Assassin's Creed. We don't have the technology to put women in our games. You've already got a game with a female protagonist. Why would it be that much trouble
They've
if there are
lost-
4 main people and make one of them a girl?
It's the they're saying like they have to mocap it, animate it, and everything for a new character. With like male characters, they don't need to worry about that because they've got that stock already. But to be honest, if they're doing a 4-player co-op game, then each one of the characters is going to have be individually
you want them to
animated.
move a little bit, yeah. Otherwise, they're going to be like carbon copies.
What
running
they said
in
is
sync.
that they're all the same character. The main assassin is Arno, so other Arnos join your game. So
Oh,
you all play the same guy,
Oh, well, not.
but you have different outfits and
that
stuff.
sounds like shit.
They've changed the story about 3 times because they're
Okay.
trying to promote a game and everyone's saying, but you're being sexist.
And they've
And
gone,
they go,
look at this other thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's.
They're trying to get around it, but it's not going well for them. I mean, they've even called it into question in Far Cry 4 now.
yeah.
They're like, we were going to have female protagonists in Far Cry 4.
I don't
But we
get
didn't.
that. I don't. Why
we
would
couldn't
you
afford
say
it.
that?
No,
That is
you're just
like
making it
literally
worse yourself.
taking the shovel,
Yeah.
digging yourself into that hole, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like it's terrible. I think it's ridiculous, and I think that answer is such a weak source answer. And Ubisoft's one in general, where it's like, oh yeah, we haven't included women in this game, but we've done equality before in our games with Adeline.
We did equality
On
once.
the PSP.
The problem is Ubisoft games, they're good, but they are just generic. They
Yeah.
are. And I mean, case in point here is Watch Dogs, and I know you have a bit of a taste of that now.
Played some Watch Dogs the other night.
It's the same template.
Yeah,
They've got a Ubisoft open world game template, and then they do some different things.
We were
every
saying
now
we were
and then.
playing it the other night, and I was saying how the run animation on the guy is literally they've just copy pasted the run animation they've used the same mocap animation from Assassin's Creed, and then when he goes into cover and all the combat mechanic is lifted wholesale from Splinter Cell. So it's just a couple of games put together. Although I do like the faithful recreation of Chicago, because I made Mark drive us around until we found Giordano's Pizza. It was a great time.
They've got another pretty looking Ubi Art framework game about the war.
Oh,
called
Valiant
Hearts.
That sounds
Which has a dog in it.
It's a
So
dog.
it's going to be
Everyone
tear
likes
jerks
dogs
and everything.
Things good.
That was kind of nice.
Yeah.
And
Siege.
shoot 'em out. There was a fitness game, but everyone kind of forgot about that and fell asleep during it.
Good.
Ubisoft's comments on just before I think E3 but connected about they've apparently got an unannounced Wii U game sitting there, but they're refusing to release it until the Wii U sells more, because the answer to the problem is to withhold software.
Yes, when the Wii U's struggling from a lack of games, is just say we're not going to put anything out until you buy more of them.
Yeah. I'm still bitter about Rayman Legends.
Have they released Scribblenauts Unlimited on Wii U yet?
God, no,
because we reviewed that on an old site that I worked for. We had a Wii U review copy. So it exists.
There is one somewhere.
But they didn't release it.
Good.
So
you could put that on eBay and make a fortune.
I don't have it.
It's gold dust. So
but that's interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ubisoft did some stuff. It was alright.